Welcome everybody. Today's video brings us over here to Ong Thong province. We're kind of halfway between Ong Thong and Singbury, and we're going to take a look at something I didn't know anything about. I was riding by on my motorcycle and I spotted this, and we're going to take a look at Wat Chula Muni, I think is how you say it. And I saw it from a distance. I saw this humongous chetty sticking up, and I spotted the buildings, and I was like, oh, those are Ayutthaya style buildings. So let's go take a look at these. They're locked up, but we were just talking to the monk, and he's going to go open up the two little buildings so we can take a look at it. So let's enjoy this. So this is the temple. It's a quiet country little temple, and you can see the top of the chetty over there. That is the real treat. It is really cool. So they're perfect examples of Ayutthaya buildings, or the little Wihan is anyway. The Ubasot looks like it's been renovated a little bit into Bangkok styling. And these are all the monk quarters and the prayer halls and all kinds of stuff. They have the drum over here, and they have a longboat over here that seats 55 people. It's fantastic. Check out that long old sucker. It's got a special little building that they put over it. And then they have all the old wood from the last restoration from the top of the Ubasot and the Wihan. And they have it over here with some of the other little boats and stuff. But this is pretty cool. So they keep this out of the weather so they can keep it over here. It means a lot to them. And you can see those are those mythical birds that they put up on the gable. And then this is all the parts that have like the inlay and everything else in it. Okay, so the Buddha that was inside of that little Wihan is over here. And the monk says it's a Sukhothai era, so it's about 800 years old. And he opened this up here for us. So he doesn't have a key to go into the Ubasot and the Wihan, but we can see this right here. So here is the old Buddha. And it's in one of the buildings over here that you wouldn't even know it from the outside. But wow, check this out. So this is a little shrine that they have here in front of it. Now the image itself is gold and bronze. It's an alloy. Oh, it's fantastic. And they have a little cage built to keep it from being, thieves coming and taking it. But that's in this little building over here. You can see the elephant tusks and all that. Oh, it's fantastic. You see the chin is definitely Sukhothai with kind of the egg face. So 800 years old, and they just have it over here in this little building. Okay, so he opened up this little building just for us to come and take a look at. So now let's go over and let's look at the halls. We won't be able to get into them, but we can look at the outside and see the styling. Oh, it's fantastic. And you can see them over there. You can see some of the other buildings here at this temple. Yeah, he's saying that he doesn't know where the keys are, so somebody misplaced them. So it's hard to say how long it's been locked up without having any keys. So we have like little shrines and stuff like that here. Yeah, this is in the Po Thong area of Ong Thong is kind of where we're at. And check out that chetty. The chetty is fantastic, and then the hall is right here. But check this out. This is absolutely a perfect example of all of those temple ruins that I make in Ayutthaya and everywhere. You can see it's kind of bowed in the middle, so I'd say that's late Ayutthaya. Now, I couldn't find any information about this online at all, and the monk said he doesn't know, the history of it also. So it has one window right here in the middle, and you can see all the styling up there, and the base. All this is the styling that you see of those just temple ruins that are down to the base. This is what they would have looked like whenever they were being used. And this is what I really like. Check out the little balcony here, the little porch on the front. So you have the sloped roof, and then you have these short little columns right here. How fantastic is that? And they have the lotus flowers right here on the top. Oh, it's unbelievable. And then you can see the wooden doors here. So this one here is locked up. So he tried his key over there. And you can see how the water has seeped up out of the ground and caused that plaster to flake off. And it has a brick core. So he cannot find the key to this. So he did find a key to the Ubasot over here. And this one here does look like it's been renovated and more of a Bangkok era style. You can see the difference with the high, like the high ceiling in here. And check out the columns, it goes up to those little flowers up there. But it is still an Ayutthaya building. You see the styling above the windows. So 3 little windows, and then here's the ordination stones right here. Yeah, so check that out. And then you got the mythical bird up there. That's the pieces that were underneath that little building that we first looked at. And then this one here. So we're gonna be able to see inside of here. Oh, this is fantastic. So we'll be able to see it. So the Buddha that we looked at was from that hall that we won't be able to look inside. That's locked up. And then looks like we have some ashes of some people here. You can see the little angel above the doors. So this has 3 doors, which is pretty cool. And it has 3 windows. So here we are. There's no murals in here. I don't know if there were murals when this would have been new. You see the red teak wood ceiling and then the main Buddha. Yeah, so you can see the main image in this hall. It's kind of interesting with the eyes. I would say this is more of an Ayutthaya style. It's not quite as much of an egg face. And then you see the smaller images. Their eyes are different than what you normally see. But it still has that ridge over the eyes and the smile. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah, this is a simple hall. It just has the 3 windows. And they brought electricity in here. So this one isn't as old as that Wehan that's right next to it. The first in-charge monk, he built that building when he first was in residence here. And what's cool is the doors are on the old style of hinge, where they're just stuck into the little notch right there. And then it just turns on like a piece of wood that's stuck into the top and the bottom. We got a lizard up there too. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so let's look at the chetty here that's right next to it. Oh, what fantastic architecture. So it has 2 columns on each side. You can see the Erwin up there, the 3-headed elephant. Then it has a shorter column on the outside and a longer one in the middle. And then you see how it goes up to the lotus flower also. And then the last thing we'll look at is this little chetty. I say little, and it is massive. Oh, really, really cool. And you can see it has the little notches up there for the Buddha images. It has the Naga, and then you see the styling there. It has all the little twists up at the top, and then it has the lotus flower up there. So I think there's 22 of those twists up on the top of the chetty. I think that's the number they're supposed to have. I could be wrong, but that seems like something I read about. Yeah, this chetty is unbelievably nice. So you see it has like a little gate and a little wall around the outside, and then we have some steps so we'll be able to go up. The little relic chamber is locked up, but there will be an important item inside of this. But what a beautiful chetty. It looks like it was fairly recently renovated also. You know, let's get that black mold that builds up on all of these. So we have a little Buddha image in here. It looks like they at one time had a little awning here for the locals to come over and burn the incense and stuff like that. And you can see the brick core. And again, that plaster is kind of sloughing off. And then check this out. So we have Naga rails that come down here. Oh, that's awesome. And then we have a smaller little chetty over here. Ah, that's cool. So at one time they had images here, and you can see where people have put the gold leaf, and they've taken those images somewhere. But check out the Naga rails. That is really, really nice. And then they have a second one up here. And these steps are quite steep. Yeah, that is really cool. And then it just goes right up there to another Naga. And then here's the little relic chamber. It has the mythical birds and more Naga. And it's super, super tall. I don't know, this is probably 30 meters tall or so. And you see the styling there. It looks like they had some termites come over here and build the mud tubes up. And then it has a little walkway around. Yeah, this is something else. Yeah, this is fun to see. then it has like the faux doors and stuff like that here on it also. And there's the Naga. Yeah, and then looking over here at these two halls. So this is the newer one of the two, and it's not very new. And then that really cool Wehan from the Ayutthaya era. And then over there is the hall where it has that gold and bronze Buddha image. Okay, so the front door is locked, but the side door you can just push open. And you can see it has a little walkway, and it's pretty dirty. There's birds' nests and all kinds of stuff built in here. And it has like little Buddha images, and it just goes around. Yeah, I just pushed on that wooden door and it came right open. Yeah, and it's not too many people come up here, as you can see. And then we have another little shrine and stuff like that over there. Yeah, the monks don't do a very good job of tidying this up over here. There's a lot of mud and stuff built up. Okay, so we saw the Chedi. It's quite cool. Let's go down and we'll take one more look at these little buildings. Yeah, this is looking up at that Chedi. Yeah, I like that styling right there where you see the Naga crisscrossing the bell. And then you see the little rail and stuff like that up there. And then the smaller little rail over here. And then it has the walkway. And these kind of look like a Buasima stone. And we have a couple small Chedis. And then this is the original temple wall that's right over here. They've stuck a Chedi here. I think this is a Mon style Chedi right here. I could be wrong, but that's what that looks like. And then it has a regular little Chedi here. They have a little data plate over here that's talking about the second monk at this temple. And then we have a little shrine building over here. And then check this out. This is what I saw coming in from the road after I saw the big Chedi. And so I had to pull down here and take a look at it. Oh, that's going to finish up our video over here at this Wat Chula Muni. This is a fantastic little temple. I apologize, I know nothing about this temple other than what the monk said. Once I saw it, I came over here, I did a little bit of research, but I'm not seeing anything online about it. There's probably something in the Thai forums. So if any of my Thai viewers know anything about it, please enlighten me with a little write-up of it in a comment so other people can read about this and learn a little bit. This is a really great example, like I said, of the Ayutthaya styling. I really get excited. I like this type of building for the Thai temples. So whenever I see these, I got to stop and take a look. And it's really a treat if you get to see them and they have murals inside. The Ubisode or the ordination hall didn't have any murals, and I can't tell you what's inside of this Wehan. I would assume probably just the whitewashed walls due to the, as you can see, the way the plaster is kind of flaking off on the bottom of the wall and stuff like that. So it's probably just been renovated and painted, and any murals are gone. So anyway, this was fantastic. This was a pleasant surprise. This is what I like about when you're traveling around Thailand. You never know what you're going to see. I mean, I was just riding along, I saw the Chedi, and I had to pull in here and take a look at this. So I'm really, really happy I got to find this today. So hopefully you are too. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. This is a simple little temple. This is what I do. So if you like this kind of stuff, then definitely subscribe, and then you're notified whenever I post a new video. And leave me a comment and all of that stuff. And until next time, from over here in Thong, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.